Welcome, Scorpio, to your yearly prediction for 2021. I hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's get in here and see what's going on with you throughout the year. This over here is going to be the overall outcome, or actually not outcome, it's the overall energy that's used throughout the year. And this is winter, spring, summer, and fall. Okay, so getting an element card, we're going to see what kind of energy is being used throughout the whole year. It kind of sets the basis of why everything's going the way it's going. Scorpio. Straight into your own element of water. Okay, I like that. It's always good to be in your own element because it's going to show some good luck going on. Anytime you see yourself in your own element, you know good things are going to happen. Okay, so with water energy over here, water is great for speaking the truth, opening your heart and the kindness and compassion, encouraging connections, expressing forgiveness, and healing whatever you need to heal. The healing waters. I'm going to show you guys this card because it's really cool. So this came from this deck over here, the Zodiac Oracle. My husband got me this deck for Christmas, so I thought this would be a great way to use it. Okay, my friends. So getting straight into this reading, we have the water over here, so we really want to pay attention to the water. Getting a tarot card on that. Okay, clarify on the water for Scorpio, please, for the year of 2021. Ooh, right there. Actually, it's going to give us two. It's moving forward and getting out of any insecurities or any doubts. Yeah, any doubts or insecurities or suspicions. So any suspicions that you have will have the truth coming out with the water. The water is truth. Very nice. So, and of course, moving. There's going to be a lot of movement, and there's that flowing water. So a lot of movement going on for you guys. Okay, so going straight into winter, which is January, February, and March. Getting the best house card available. Of course, there will be other house cards, of course, but we're getting the one that needed the most. Scorpio. Give me the card that's needed the most for Scorpio, please. Right there. The fourth house is needed right now. So right now, it's literally talking about most needed for winter is really getting into your fourth house. Your home, the roots, if you're being your mother, your father, your family, right? Your kids, your husband. You take it how it resonates. It could even be moving houses, redecorating your house, feeling at home, or just your own roots of yourself, right? Getting down into your own roots if you're single. Okay, so the planet we're going to pick is going to show us what it is. Show us the energy of what it is, please. Oh, there it is. It's going to be with Mars. Ooh. So going to be showing that compassion. Now we see compassion over here with the water. Now you have this passion coming through with this fire energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Mars sign, which would be an Aries in your fourth house, or you may have Aries in your chart. However it is, it's really showing the compassion. And this is a more self-preserved card. Mostly when you're dealing with fire signs, it's mostly about self. And so Mars is really talking more about getting into your own roots, taking action for yourself. But remember, we're in the fourth house, so even if it's for yourself, it could also be for yourself, for your family. Interesting, right? So we could say if you're married, you could be doing it for yourself, but also for your kids, right? Because if you don't do it for yourself, you can't give it to the kids. Just remember that. But it is an I can do it card, and nothing's going to stop me. When you have Mars over here, nothing's going to stop Mars. Okay, nothing. That is the god of war, and nothing gets through the god of war. Ever. Okay, so it is a very, very strong card. This is represents some of the very powerful drives that you're going to have. You're going to feel very driven, especially with any kind of fire energy. You're going to feel that drive. There's going to be some competitiveness going on, so you could even feel kind of competitive towards siblings within your fourth house. There's the assertiveness going on as well, and also watch the aggression levels. Something could upset you during winter time, and it could cause you to have outbursts of fire mouth, is what I call it, right? Arguments coming out. But yet you do have the courage and the confidence and the passion and the strength to do whatever it is you want to do. So how is it going to be done? It's going to be done with water. There's that water again. So that Cancer coming out. So it's going to be done with Cancerian energy. So now you have that Martian, I can do it, with this Cancerian power of, yeah, let's get this done. So with Cancer, you have the emotions coming through, right? Because Cancerians are very emotional, you guys. Okay, Scorpions are not as emotional as Cancerians, right? So this is the card, the energy of I feel. So you're going to feel all of the Mars, I can do it, I can do it. And as you're doing it, you can feel it, right? You feel the passion within yourself. You feel everything that's going through you. Very nice. So it's the motivation comes through your emotions. So anything you're motivated about with and really competitive about doing, it could be competitive work at work, right? But we're really talking more about the fourth house, but I'm just saying there's other houses that could be coming up, of course, during winter. So it could also be some competitiveness also at work as well. Okay, so I will throw that in there because I did hear that. So maybe you work for the stock market and there is a competitiveness going on, or you sell something and you have a competitor out there, which is still working for your fourth house no matter what, because you need to make that money for your family. So take that how that goes. But definitely you're going to be asking yourself at this time during wintertime, what feels right and how am I going to make the next steps to do so? This is going to actually play a huge role in shaping your relationships in your home life and grounding yourself within your own roots. Okay, so it does feel like all this passion and all this fire is also going to bring an emotional state through you. Okay. Ooh, you know, water, you got water and fire over here, it makes a little smoke. Smokes, you know what I mean? Feeling a little smoky. So I can only imagine that there is going to be some people around you that, and it could be, like I said, in your fourth house that might start getting on your nerve. Could be a sister, brother, mother, father, uncle, who, you know, somebody. Okay. Okay. Water signs have problems hiding out. Try not to hermit yourself or hide out as much as possible when you do feel emotional. It's not going to help. It's just going to cause more aggression. I see it over here because of the Mars. Yeah, because you might have somebody who could be a Leo that you love, right? Your love looks good. It's the right side. But I do see this Leo gossiping about you, who is mad at you and who is gossiping, and that feels like that could be where this aggression is coming out. Okay, so be careful of this person who during winter time is trying to start havoc with you. Okay. Yeah, they're trying to give you Eight of Swords. They might have already put you in the Eight of Swords, but during the winter time, they're definitely going to give you some anxieties because they're gossiping and not being very nice, and they are upset with you. So, okay. And if, well, I'm going to say, or it's because you're upset with them. However it is, you guys are upset with each other. It could even be a Gemini. But it is somebody who's in the love category, because I do see that, and it's in this Gemini category. So I do really feel it is family, friends, somebody that's close to you. Okay, so just don't let them get you into the Eight of Swords over here, causing this anxiety while you're trying to do things for your fourth house. Okay, so that's really what I'm seeing there. Otherwise, it looks like you're on a passionate move and you're really going very strong over here during the winter time. really doing things, trying to move. Yeah, trying to go after your success and growth over here. But it feels like, too, you're putting yourself on a platform and they're seeing this and they're not really liking it. And they're kind of, I don't know, it could be jealousy. It could be jealousy of you, but however it is, they might think you're too much in the limelight. They want to be in the limelight. Maybe it's because you're talking a lot about, you know, all these things that you're doing, maybe this new success and growth that you have, and they think you're, I don't know, I just feel like they're envious of you because it's card of envy as well. So there could be some, you know, jealousy going on, okay, through that. They might think you're gloating. That was the word I was looking for. They might feel like you're gloating, but it doesn't really feel like you're gloating. Maybe a little bit, but I think it's more like, hey, look, I'm doing something great and I'm making money and I'm doing this and that and look what I'm doing, and, you know, I'm fixing up my house and doing this, and they, I'm going to say jealous. Okay, going straight over here into spring. This is going to be April, May, and June. You know, you guys, I also was sitting here thinking too, they also might be jealous too because you found something that you love to do with the success and growth, something you're compassionate about. They don't like that. It's serving you too well. Maybe they're not doing very well. Okay, getting over here, what house is needed over here is going to be your first house. Oh, yeah, well, that's kind of interesting because maybe this is moving from, look at me. See what I'm doing? I'm Scorpio. Look at how awesome I'm doing. And they're going, yeah, I don't give a crap about what you're doing. Yeah, because that's like that energy. And you're like, oh, that's not very nice. And over here, it's like, what's the impressions? It almost makes me feel like now you're going to go into this impression mode of the first house. And it's like what people see and the impressions you give off, Scorpio. And it just feels like it's running right from winter right into spring. I would not allow that, you know, those people to worry about that, because the impressions that you're going to see for yourself, I can only imagine, are beautiful because you are moving. Oh, you have Mercury coming in. So that Mercury is talking about communications. There's a lot of communications going on. Man, and I got that gossip over there. And this talking and chitter chattering. But on the good side of Mercury, it's the communication. It feels like you're moving up in communications. If you are, you know, you work for the telephone company or something like that, or whatever it is that you do, you're a teacher, maybe you do YouTube, however it is, your communication skills are getting better and they're working in your advantage with Mercury, because Mercury is the messenger and it's allowing you to speak, to listen, and to do the things that you need to do on communication levels. Also remember, Mercury is going to be retrograde in the end of May going through June. So, and then of course, probably the beginning of July or something. But this will be your desire to share your ideas and be heard. Well, this is kind of interesting though, because it's like I just said, is this going to happen at the end of April? March, well, March, April, January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah. So the end. Yeah. It's almost like it's a run over. Yeah. I said April, so I'm keeping it there. So yeah, it feels like it's a kind of a run over from the end of March into going into April, of how you are putting yourself on being seen in the first house, and this person is gossiping. Wow. And then you have Mercury talking. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. So yeah, this indicates that, you know, you have these abilities of doing so, and there's all this information and all these things coming through you. You want to be heard. People are listening, and people are also talking smack. Interesting. Got to give it to the people who are always jealous of our upcomings and can't be ever happy, right? Where's the people who are happy for us? Okay. So, oh, there it is. Libra, having the Libra energy coming in, this is going to keep you very balanced though, with this Mercury. So there is good news. coming through this first house. The way you see yourself is very balanced, but the way the outside world is seeing you is also very balanced. They actually see you doing a balancing act. They see you moving up, and they see you being stable. Libra is the planet Venus, so there is this stability going on and this prosperity going off as well. So yes, they're going to see you pretty much as an empress in its own way. However you want to see that. And that's because you have this overall, I can do it, I'm going to do it, I see what's going on, and I'm going to balance this out. And that's very good with the Mercury. And people see you that way. And I like that. So they're going to see you coming up. Even though this person over here wants to be mean to you for the first half of the year. Wow. You know, for some of you, I think it's a sister or a sister-in-law. I really do. It might be a friend. Maybe you, because it's the fourth house, maybe it's a friend you think of as a sister or a brother. That really is what it feels like. But yeah, no matter what, it's the Libra is the solve it. So anything that you feel like you couldn't solve, you've solved it. People are going to see that you've solved your problem from over here. So whatever problems you were having maybe in 2020, they feel you've solved the problem. And I think a lot of your closest friends and everybody are going to be like, wow, you've really solved the problem, whether it's, you know, money or love problems, however it was, you've stabilized it, right? It's all better. And they see that. Okay, so yeah, they see you healthier. They see you healthier. I think it's like more of a mental health and also a compassionate health. And they also see that you're loving what you're doing and that you're very open. I really hear the words, they see all my shortcomings coming up, right? They see me moving up the ladder. There's no more shortcomings the way I had them before. And any insecurity problems that you had in the past, they no longer see you that way. And remember, insecurities doesn't not have to be, I don't love myself, I this and that. It could just be the insecurities of not having enough money, not feeling secure, things of this nature. So, but they do see you balanced too, because you have 2 over here, which is balanced and balanced in your love. So if you guys were having love issues within the 4th house with your loved one, they're now seeing that there is, yeah, exactly, no fighting. You've come to agreement. They see the compromise and they see the love coming back between the 2 of you. That's for some of you. For others of you, they just see you not having the problems that you had before. No more pushing, tugging, negotiating on whatever it was that you were tugging and negotiating on before. Your house seems more stable. You seem more stable. And you're going to have, your intuition is going to be booming in spring. Your intuition's really going to really pop open, and you're really going to start seeing these things as well and seeing things coming your way. Things that you love, with it sitting on top of the 2 of Cups. So very nice. Okay, and getting straight into summer. This is going to be July, August, and September. So very nice. No more shortcomings. The 10th house coming up for you, Scorpio. In the 10th house, you have your achievements and status of the outside world. This is talking about your career, things of that nature. Okay, so your career, your achievements, things that you're doing, public image, relationships with your authority figures. How are you doing with your boss, your co-workers, things of this nature. Mostly career. So how is your career going over here? So, statuses on the outside world. How is their career going? Are you getting a career? Looking for a career? Clarify, please. What is it? It is the sun. Wow. So it's the sole purpose of everything that you're doing. It's that sole goal that you have going on. It's definitely the highest achievements that you have. Things that you love, things that you're going on. Wow. With the sun coming out. The sun is strongly associated with, you know, how you express your senses of yourself, right? Because the sun is always talking about itself. Leo, right? Here we go with the Leo. It always reminds me of Leo. It's like, okay, Leo, you know? Okay, so yes, the self-esteem, the individuality, the identity of yourself. In your 10th house, you're still seeing yourself as your own authority, how well you are doing around your own personal creativities. Are you on the right path? You're going to be worried about things like this during the summertime, making sure that you are on the right path, looking at the way you're doing things. Am I doing it for myself? How am I identifying within this, you know, area? So really getting involved with your own destiny and soul purpose, right? Which is very nice. Okay, so how is it going to be done? Lift the planet, please. Or the zodiac sign. It's going to be with the zodiac sign of Capricorn, which is good because Capricorn brings in this energy of has to be done. It's going to be done this way. It brings in all of this mutual understanding, and it gives you this drive to pump it out and make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and doing it moderately, right? Because it wants to make sure that it's done perfect. So it is the best motivational zodiac sign out there. Like, there can't be anything better than Capricorn for motivation. So you're going to be very pumped to want to get through this 10th house. So your career is going to feel like it's going on the right direction. You feel like you're on the right path, or you're going to find a job that's on the right path. And there's that 6 of Swords again I'm seeing over there with that water, and very compassionate about doing what you want to do. Capricorn is not going to allow you to think anything else except for motivational things, right? Unless you allow yourself to get down on yourself. You don't want Capricorn upside down. Please don't do that. Okay, keep that cap upward. Okay, because if you keep it upside down, it's going to be heartless, you know, heartless ambition. Now you're going to go for it with a different kind of drive, right? So you don't want to do that, because you're going to be chasing things that don't serve you. Don't do that. So this is going to give you the drive to achieve the skills and the goals that you want. So any skill that you have out there that you know you're good at, oh, especially with the sun over here being all creative, you definitely want to put that out there for the world to see. If you have some kind of awesome hobby that you're doing, you might want to go ahead and start using that hobby. Maybe you want to, you know, sell them online or something, you know, if you do art or something. So it's going to give you all this drive. Okay, very nice. So in that career, you know where you're going, you know what you want, and you're going to go after it. And you have the compassion of water over here in your element to do so. Yep, and there it is again. Pretty much, you have the 6 of Swords, now you have the Chariot. So the Chariot is saying you are moving in the right direction. Law and attract this, because the more you keep law and attracting, the more the Chariot keeps moving. And you have this, right? This is balanced and it's ready to go. Keep it balanced and keep the strength. Now we have the Strength card. Yes, you have the Strength card coming out with keeping the strength. Beautiful Leo energy coming out, which is also the sun. So keeping that self-confidence in yourself, to know that you're going on the right path. If you have a Sagittarius, a Leo, a Cancer involved, or a Capricorn involved in this situation, they're there to help keep the passion alive within you. It could even be in Aries, because we've got the King of Wands. Doesn't have to be, but you have this person there who is going to passionately help you through. So I would watch that. Could be a boss, a husband, boyfriend, friend, whoever is there for you to help you move and take action through this. So I do like that you do have the help to get through that. Okay, and pulling one more card, and this reading is done. Yeah. Overall card of that is the options. Watch for your options are really opening up this year. You have many options coming towards you. You're really moving onto the right track. to have everything come flowing together. So I do see the success, and I do see you getting balance through everything, and the determination to really get things really moving. I think by 2022, you're really going to have this really open and really ready for the success that you deserve, that you have, because it feels like this is a new path that you're on, and you're moving beautiful. Okay, and until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.